The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now. A video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather! How is everyone today? I finally remember the name of that artist I've been talking about the last couple of videos. I kept thinking Bill Willingham because it's the same initials. It's Bernie Wrightson as the artist I was trying to think of. It's like it may seem like that was days ago, but I filmed all these videos on the same day. So although it seems like at least a week ago, I've been trying to remember it. I have actually remembered it on the same day eventually. I took my brain for a little walk and reminded myself what it was. Right, 481, Messenger of Zeus. I'm getting deja vu about these comics as well. Like I feel like I've shown my Batman. Right, I did show my detective run a little while back, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's because maybe I'm thinking of my detective run that I showed off fairly recently. I think I did anyway. I remember. Yeah. Crash and burn. It looks like we've got the Mask gang in town, so Black Mask must be the villain du jour of this comic book. I think I think I got his first comic because he came around in the 80s, wasn't he? Roman Sionicus. This next guy has got a great name, but a really stupid costume, a really stupid concept, to be honest. Metalhead. A little guitar for him there. Metalhead. He's a metalhead. No, he's not a metalhead. He doesn't like it. I don't think he is anyway. I don't believe he listens to heavy metal music. But just his method of attack is like, so he's got like a big flail tied to his head. So he swings his head around and this flail somehow acts as a, yeah, it's possibly the worst concept for a weapon ever. Which is a shame because I'd like to see Metalhead as a recurring villain, and then there was kind of a head theme because we had Metalhead, and the very week after we had a Head Hunter. Yeah, it looks like something out of a Judge Dredd comic book, to be honest. Right. Oh, okay. I think it looks a little bit Liefeld-y. Kind of like the line work. Azrael and Robin, of course. But I can't see who the artist is. Ram? No idea. Not a great start, though. Not too keen on that style. Right. This is a really bad one as well. I don't understand this one. I really hated this cover. This is that TC and Ram again. I think this might be the first. I think it's a key. Is it the first Bane in regular Batman or something like that? Rather than in his. I can't remember. I'm sure there's some kind of key to this comic book. I can't remember now. It's not when Azrael becomes Batman, is it, for the first time? No, it can't be. I don't know. But this is the horrible depiction of Killer Croc. Makes Killer Croc look sprawny, and also, what's that on his head? When did Killer Croc get hair? Is that meant to be hair? I don't remember him having hair, ever. It's just... Yeah, something about that cover I really do not like. Anyway, this one's an interesting one. This one, somehow the Riddler's become super pumped. I wonder if he's taken some venom. Maybe that's why he's looking super pumped and he's got Batman dangling by his neck over a side of a building, one-handed. Yeah, I reckon it must be sucked up on venom in this one, because otherwise there's no sense behind that cover. Right, this is I think we're going to is it Kelly Jones? I think we're going to the Kelly Jones zone. Look at that cape. What the heck is going on with that cape? I think this is when the Arkham Asylum is busted. Everyone's busted out of Arkham Asylum by Bane in an effort to destroy Batman's strength and to sap his energy and will. And there he is, facing off against the Mad Hatter. Yeah, Kelly Jones. His cape, he makes the cape looks mad, looks crazy. He does weird things with his like whatever those things are called that come out the side of his gloves. And he also does mad things with his ears, and he makes his cape look like a crazy umbrella. It's almost like there's too much cape. He's like his cape is like 4 times bigger than it normally is, kind of thing. I don't know. It's like there's that cape's just going to provide drag and make it difficult in various situations. As for those ears, he's not going to get in the Batmobile with those ears. You had to get. Look at that. That's ridiculous. I mean, it could be understandable if it was meant to be like someone having a nightmare about Batman. Look at that. Maybe he's suffering from fear gas. I don't know, because there's Scarecrow coming up behind him. But yeah, they're interesting, I suppose. But they are absolutely redonkulous, which is like ridiculous, but a funny way of saying it. Right, nice bit of butt on Poison Ivy. But look at the bloody ears on Batman. What the hell? Is that meant to be symbolic, suggestive? It's like, oh yeah, the more he stares at Poison Ivy's camel toe, the bigger his ears grow. I don't know what's going on there. It does look like his eyes are focused perhaps where they shouldn't be. Like he's checking out her delicate petals or something. I don't know what's going on there. But big ears. He's got big ears. Yeah. Just checking out her butt, making sure my ears aren't getting any bigger. Okay. Yeah, you can see Batman's in a frenzy now because he's totally worn out from all the shenanigans of Nightfall, and beats the crap out of Joker, as he so often does. Oh no! What's happening here? The breaking of the bat. You thought it could never happen. The breaking of the Batman. Oh, it took the wrong. Why are you stuck to that? Why are you sticky? What is going on there? Something sticky on this backing board and it stuck to the comic book. Oh, fortunately it wasn't a bad one. There you go. Batman broken. Look at the muscles on Brett Bane. Totally bonko musculature. Kelly Jones again. Okay, it's kind of cool. Like it's in the cave and you got the dinosaur and the giant coin behind him, whilst Batman's getting broke. He's getting brocked up to pieces. Yeah. It's the plain black back cover. Get this little bit of stickiness off before I blink him. I'll stick it back in the bag. Can't be having that, can we? Maybe I should. I probably won't get round to getting rid of this bit. So perhaps now you could go make yourself a cup of tea or something. Pour yourself a beer. That's while I'm cleaning this bit of sticky residue off of the backboard. So hopefully it won't stick next time. I probably won't get the comic book out again for, God, 100 million years. So maybe I'll never get this comic book out again. As I get older, I keep thinking every time I look at a comic book, I think I might not ever see that comic book again. I may never get around to reading that comic book again in my life. It's kind of, yeah, never mind. Such is life. Right, and then we got, right, so Batman's been broken. And it looks like Bane is presenting the trophy of the cape and cowl to Catwoman, or he's showing off. He's like, hey Catwoman, look what I did. He's trying to impress her. I'm guessing he's trying to impress her. Right, there is Batman. But that's Batman there, I believe. And that's Jean-Paul Valley, aka Azrael, taking up the mantle of the Bat. Have I gone blurry again? Is this gone? I can't tell if this is blurry again or not. Anyway, and yeah, not much later. 500, mind you, it was carrying over a few different comic books. So 500, Azrael with his now souped up weird costume, which looks absolutely pathetic to be honest. I never, yeah, it was a bit too daft, the Bat costume, to be honest. But anyway, he's taken down Bane. Yeah. Nightcrest the Crusade. I can't tell if this is blurry or not. Because I don't look blurry, but the comic book to me somehow looks blurry. I think it's just a bit of glare maybe. Yeah, this is when Batman... Basically, Batman had a... Sondra Kinsolving, I think her name was. She was like a healer for him. Like a nurse. But also, and he falls in love with her. She gets kidnapped by her mad brother. Turns out she's got healing powers. But they together on her own she can heal people. Separately or together they can kill people. And her brother wants to use her mental powers to kill people. I think they wipe out a whole village at some point in England. Batman's under the guy. I think it's called Sir Hemingford Grey. I think he calls himself when he's trying to find Sondra. Oh, this is definitely blurry. I'm going to stop this again and start it again. Right. Stupid camera. Stupid camera being blurry. Right, 506. Long story short, Batman gets healed. But he's lost his edge and he has to go on a... I'm not sure if this is the Crusade part, but he has to then align his body by going through training. Lady Shiva and all that gives him training. But this is Abattoir, who was left to die by Asbat. Basically, he was a psychopath who, like, his thing was that he was after members of his family so he could cannibalize them, like members of his extended family. Like, apparently he thought he gave him strength. He was a nut job. He believed eating his family members gave him strength, and he's sort of hanging off of a hook or something over a big. I can't remember if it was a. I think it was a in a metal foundry, and he was hanging over a vat of molten metal. There you go, a big vat, and like, rather than helping him up, Asbat leaves him to lose his grip and fall to his death. Because he's programming as under the orders of Dumas, pronounce it how you like. They had more of a killing mentality than a protective mentality. Have I gone blurry again? Stop being blurry, you fucking thing. Yeah, so this is Bruce retraining to get his edge back, and Lady Shiva makes him kill. It says Honourable Kelly Jones and Most High John Beattie were the art team on this one. So I dare say John Beattie did the colouring. Night's End. Yeah, Batman gets his edge back, reclaims the mantle of the Bat. Takes it away from Jean-Paul Valley, who hasn't deserved it. Shouldn't have been given it in the first place. So he would have probably given it to Nightwing, but Nightwing wasn't there at the time, I don't believe. Yeah, Jean-Paul Valley. Unfortunately, his mental programming by the Order of St. Dumas made him not a good fit for the role. Right, carrying on. Once again, I'm probably making this video far too long. Right, 0 hour. As you can see, there's Batgirl and there's that Oracle. So this is a different timeline. Prodigal. Kind of reminiscent of an early Killer Croc one where he's emerging from the sewer. But not quite the same. And he's become more mutated as well. I think he did a deal with Neron. What was that one where Neron came out and was giving supervillains more power in exchange for their souls? Still didn't help though. prodigal. This is when Dick Grayson Nightwing took over the mantle, because though Batman came back and reclaimed the mantle for himself, he for some reason decided he wanted to go away again to, I don't know, adjust himself some more, and so he left Nightwing in charge as the Batman. He said, you know, take over the role for a while. I'm really not too sure what the story behind it was. I think it's just the writers wanted to have Nightwing as or Dick as Batman for a bit, so they did. I don't think the actual in comics reasoning behind it was necessarily very compelling. But they wanted to do it, so they did. That's as simple as that's all you need to know. They felt like it, they did it. Right. 515. You just about make it out. A black embossed Batman cover. And 515. There's a signature down there that just says "You Know Who." So I'm guessing it's Kelly Jones. Troika, part 1 of 4. Got just from the fact it's a Russian word, I'm guessing it's to do. With KG Beast and NKV Demon. I'm guessing, but I could be wrong. It was Troika 1 of 4. I think it crossed over with the other Bat books, so it would have been possibly Shadow of the Bat by this time. Legends of the Dark Knight and Detective. That's 516, no mention of Troika, so that's why I'm guessing it went over into them other books. Amygdala, I believe. Oh no, this is not Amygdala, I don't think. I was thinking it's Amygdala for a minute, but I think that could be Talia, which would make this Ubu. I think his name is Ubu. I could be wrong. Let's have a quick look if I can find out. Is that even Talia? No, she looks like some kind of witchy person. Maybe it isn't Talia at all. Yeah, who is that then? She seems to be stealing people's hearts, literally. Goddess of Death. Yeah, no, it's not Talia, so it can't be Ubu then. Though this must be some one-off that I don't even remember. She seems to be like collecting hearts for some goddess that she worships. So is she Kali or something like that? Don't remember this at all. Anyway. Yeah, I've showed you the rest of those. Sorry about that. I got carried away having a read. I really should, not do that. I shouldn't do that. It's silly. Right. Black Mask. Is this the Black Spider, maybe? Some redness and Kelly Jones, I believe. Look at the ears. I'm pretty sure it is. Look at the ears in a weird cape. I'm pretty sure it is. Right. Ah! Killer Croc doing his best Hulk impression. Croc smash! Right, yeah, I think Killer Croc ran off to the bayou then. Hooked up with something. He was wanting to be left alone in the swamp. We got some Scarecrow and Batman action. Last few books. More Scarecrow going on there. Mr. Freeze, I believe. Underworld, that was the name of the one. Underworld Unleashed. I think that was the name of the one where Neron was granting people wishes to become more powerful. Jones and Beatty again. Kind of strange Alfred for me. Right, that's the end for today. That's the end for today. I've forgotten what day we've even got to now, to be honest. I've run out of what day we're on. But I'll be back next time with one of these videos, going through some more of this box. I think I've got 2 more videos in this box, probably. Anyway, cheers for watching. Until next time, have a great, amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.